Before I forget to just mention, my goals are something that I'm trying to make achievements. I'm tired of dying now, life ain't nothing but pain.
Yeah, so what's going on, man?
Ain't nothing, bro. Just cooling it.
Alright. Before we get started, where you from though? I understand you from Florida, but what part of Florida? Like
I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida.
oh, you from the city for real?
Yeah. Florida is just like, it's big.
Yeah.
Everything's not that close. Everything be like 15, 30 minutes away. But there's like little towns within the city and shit. So I'm from like Lake Worth, Green Acres area. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's the part where. But I'm actually off like 646 Hills, so I be repping in my music too. So
okay, all right,
yeah.
All right. Let me mess you up real quick. You want to know how I found out about you?
How did you find out about me?
You know who Fulio is?
The rapper?
The rapper, Fulio.
Fulio?
That's how I found out about you, bro. Yeah. Cause I'm a fan of Fulio music. I reacted to him. We had a random video call one time because I reacted to one of his first visuals, right? And he was like, bro, if you keep in touch with me, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we could do. I was like, bet. But we got an interview coming too. But he was like, bro, you should check out. He had DM me. He was like, you should check out Vishes. I was like, Vishes? And he was like, yeah. I was like, just Vishes. He was like, yeah. So I typed in your name, right? On IG, and then I had checked out some stuff you got on YouTube, and I was like, oh snap. Alright, bro, dope. Alright. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I'm gonna tell him that you told me about him. And he was like, he ain't gonna believe you. I was like, I'm gonna tell him anyway. I was like, I got an interview with him pretty soon. Yeah.
I don't believe.
Yeah.
I never met the man.
I know, but I tell this to every artist that's coming up, bro. You never know who listening to you. You never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's facts.
I thought you knew him from the neighborhood or something, but you say no.
He's from Jackson.
Yeah. I know y'all from two different places. Yeah.
He's more up north and shit. I'm a little down south. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I be in Jacksonville, but not like that. You feel me? I'm more like accustomed to where I be at.
Okay. Yeah. How long?
I be seeing him on Say Cheese. You feel me? He's doing his thing with the music. So of course I know who he is, like as an artist, but as a person I don't know how he rock. He seemed like a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. Yeah. But he the one put me on you, bro. He the one that DM me. It was like, check out Vishes. So I was like, what? I was like, all right. So, that's what I tell people, man. I'm like, man, you never know who listening to you. That's the crazy part, you know what I mean? But how long you been doing music, man?
Man, I started, actually recording, 16 years old. 16 years old, I recorded. But I actually I picked up a pen when I was, 13, 12 years old, trying to, write out bars and shit.
Okay.
So, but when it got really officially, serious is when I was in high school. When I went to John I. Leonard, I started, taking it a little bit more serious with the music. Right. So, that's how I started.
Okay. So what was your first record that actually told you, you know what? I can do this right here. You know what I mean? This is it.
I would say it's funny because the first song I ever recorded is still on YouTube to this day.
Okay.
Is because like you said, Lil Wayne's a legend. So I used to listen to Lil Wayne heavy, No Feelings. But the first song that I recorded was 6 Foot, 7 Foot. It's like the remix. I did a remix to it.
Oh, okay.
And, it sounds trash to me now. As an artist, you progress at the end of the day. But once I heard myself on the mic, I was like, damn, okay. I think I could do this. You know, I just gotta keep working on it. Write lyrics, get better, listen to other people's music. So that's what I've been doing all my life. Just been grinding. You feel me? Grinding from just not only just music, but as a person. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
All right, most definitely. So what's your recent thing you had dropped though, bro? Because I'm gonna tell you this real quick. The next new visual or recent visual you did, you can shoot me that DM, bro, and I'm gonna react to it, like straight up. I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? But
yeah, the that I posted on my IG is called Gemini. And that's the one that's on my IG right now. I've been teasing it for like months now. You feel me?
Okay.
Recent shit that I dropped it's called Spread My Wings. Okay. With an artist called Bang Out Bemo. You feel me? He's from around the area too. You know, so free that boy though. Bang Out, free that man.
Yeah, free that. Yeah, we need to hear some more of that. That's the record I had heard right there. That's the one.
Oh
yeah, that was the one. I was gonna tell you this. You realize, bro, you approach music in a unique way. Like, I know you young, but it's unique. You get what I mean? Like, don't nobody else sound like you. Like, dead serious. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like, when I was little, people was telling me before I hit puberty. Yeah. People was telling me, "Oh, I sound like Tiger. I sounded like Tiger." And I was like, damn, I do. And then I started listening to Tiger a lot, trying to see the comparisons of how I sound like Tiger. But I guess it was just because, you know, my voice wasn't developed.
Yeah.
And shit. So I listened to his music, try to copy his cadence and stuff like that. But then I realized, like, I don't want to sound like nobody. You know, I got to sound like myself. Right. So I try to, like, probably just to listen to other people's music and their cadence and try to incorporate my own style in the beats that my long-time friend, producer, Izzy, his name's Izzy, he's the one that actually, like, built me up to be who I am because he has his own sound. Not a lot of people hop on those type of beats, you know what I'm saying? But I'm so versatile, hop on anything, you feel me? So that's what really cultivate, like, my sound and my voice and everything. That's who really did, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, because you definitely approach the music different. Because after I heard that record, I had hit Fulio back up. I'm like, bro, he sound different. Like, he don't sound like nobody. He was like, that's why I told you to listen to him. And I was like, all right. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's not that many artists I listen to, bro, that actually have like a unique sound to make me stop and freeze and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I do it when I do my video reactions, but it's like, when I'm actually just listening to music, I don't really like freeze up. You get what I mean? When you like kind of freeze up, be in shock mode a little bit when you hear something. Like, if you, like, say for example, if you do a song, right, and then you listen to it in the studio, you play it back, and you get to that point where it's like, dang, that sound unique. You get what I mean? Like, they don't even sound like you sometimes. Yeah, like that part. So it's like, and then you young too, so it's like, bro, you got a long jeopardy. Like, dead serious. Like, I'm going to tell you this. Just be consistent. Like, use your everyday life experiences. Like, I don't care if it's, like, anything that's going on that day right there. Use that and kind of, like, put that into the craft, to the music. You feel what I mean? Like I know you probably already know that, but it's like hearing somebody else say it, because it's like, I'm not longer just listening to, you know, Vishes no more. I'm a fan of Vishes. You get what I mean? So it's like, that's the reason why you put your manager on. I was like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Anything y'all drop, you know what I mean? Let me know. You get what I mean? Because I'm going to tell you this. The young generation is the Papa generation. You part of that generation. Straight up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because it's always been stepping stools in the game. If you think about it, the early 90s, Common and them was young dudes. But then they blew up in the 2000s. And then you got J. Cole and everybody like that, and they blew up in the mid-2000s. Then after that, you know what I'm saying? It's just been a generational tip. You just up next and you don't even know it. You feel me?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Right, because I don't know. It's just, you know, me as an artist, it's like, okay, I'm gonna work. You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
Yeah.
You you always gonna have like haters. You know, if you don't have no haters, you're popping like they say. You feel me?
Right.
So it's just regardless what it is, I'm putting in the work not only just for like in the studio, but with the lyrics, how all off a beat. If I'm listening to a beat, or even on a feature, like if this person's going off like this, I gotta be different no matter what. I can't copy what he's doing. I gotta bring something to like mitigate like the whole sound of what we're trying to do with the song. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't know. I know like okay, it's coming. I feel like it's coming. I always tell like my girl, my people just around me, my team. I was like, yo, y'all boys, just wait on it, bro. It's coming. We just gotta keep doing what we're doing. Keep working. I haven't been consistent with the videos. If you notice, like on my channel, I got like a couple videos.
Yeah.
Most rappers have more than like 20, 30 videos on their channel. But I started my channel like I think like last year or something like that when I actually started like it was probably 2 years ago. It was like actually starting shooting videos for my music because I got a whole catalog of music, but they don't have no visuals in it. And then once I like, okay, I gotta put in the same amount of work in my music with videos, with visuals, because people like seeing you. You know what I mean? Like seeing the artist behind the you know what I mean? And I do that. As I grow, it's like, okay, I gotta put more effort. I gotta build a team, a video team where, okay, let's do this. Let's start shooting for this specific song or for this album before it drops. You know what I'm saying? So people can get it ideas like, okay, this boy's been working, and then the people that's been watching me from a jit, they see it. They see the progression that I became, like how I'm progressing as an artist, my vocals, my sound, because that's the most important thing as an artist, developing your sound. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm growing to be who I am right now, and I feel like I still have a long way to go, most def, because for me it's just like, okay, all these artists out here, the mainstream artists, I feel like they're just doing the same thing. You know what I mean? They're all doing the same thing.
Thank you.
And it's like, yo, you gotta mix it up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I used to I still listen to them. I listen to old school music. You know, Guys, what's that? Ice Cube, WA, Ghetto Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Music within itself, right now, it's recycled. There's music, so you could take like a retro ass song, and then if you could take that and then remake it, just like how Kodak did it with Transporting. He took the Ghetto Boys, My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me.
Yep.
Yeah. Then he redid it. People don't know that, like the young generation, people don't know that he took it from a older like group, a song that was made long before they were born. You feel me? So it's beautiful. That's why I fuck with Kodak so much, because he's not only like he's versatile, but he can do those type of stuff. Take an old ass song and then recreate it and make it popular like it did. That's one of my favorite songs from him for sure. You know?
Wait, but you know what? I don't know your age, but it was like, I'm gonna say the early 2000s, around 2008, 2009. You remember when everybody wasn't buying albums, they was listening to all the mixtape artists?
Oh yeah.
Pay attention to the cycle. All the mixtape artists right now is the famous people. You see how that 3-year process changed? That's what I always told people. I was like, because I'm going to tell you this real quick. I lived in Chicago for like 5 years, right? I stayed on South Shore. I seen Lil Durk, Chief Keef, Fredo Santana, SD, and I seen Travis Scott too. He was down. He was in Chicago a lot. They was all doing mixtapes with DJ Drama and Don Cannon, right? And in the 3 year, everybody was hating on them. They was like, man, look, them young dudes ain't about to be doing nothing. They was like 17, 18, 19, 20 around this time. They was like, I don't know if I don't know if this is gonna work or whatever like that. But right after that, a few months, Lil Herb and Lil Bibby, you know who that is?
What?
Lil Herb and Lil Bibby, cause I knew Lil Herb pops out there on the east side of Chicago. So when he was telling me, like, I came up there with the affiliates team, because around that time I was just trying to get into the music industry. I'm learning, you know what I'm saying, at this point. And they was like, I don't know. He was like, I got my son, Lil Herb, you know what I'm saying? He rapped too. And I was like, all right. And he said he got his homeboy Lil Bibby. Around this time, they both skinny as hell, froze, nappy, you know what I'm saying? They young, you know. And I ended up, you know, introducing them to Don Cannon, whatever like that. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know the little niggas had money. They to get a mixtape, the host by Drama is about good 8,000 right now. Well, it's up now. It's more than that now, of course. But it's like back then it was $8,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when they came out like that, and then they first mixtape, bro, they got famous.
Their first mixtape.
Their first one. Welcome to Phaso Land and Free Crack.
Yeah, Free Crack. Oh,
shocked the hell out of me. They process was literally a year process of getting a name. Little Durk and Chief Keef was a 3-year process. But you get what I mean? Everybody was listening to mixtapes so much to the point where it was like, mixtapes now are albums. It shocked me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know.
Nobody's making mixtapes as much. It's albums.
No, they all albums now. It's like, you know, but that's how you got in the game though. You know what I'm saying? You got heard. You had to drop a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? But right now they got this label called Empire. I always but give people advice about Empire. Empire is just not a label. It's a publishing company. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's for artists that's up and coming. You know what I'm saying? On the independent tip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is that's good. You got a manager. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's good because not only that you are learning the business on the other side and you just not the artist, but you got a manager who's actually telling you, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe this should be good or whatever like that. So that's the reason why I'm doing this and everything like that. And I also got an album I'm putting together. You know what I mean? It's called WC Radio EP. It's pushed by Empire and Sirius XM. So it's like right after the radio station get popping, I'm gonna start flying out, going different places, you know, because I want certain artists. If I tell you I want you on the album, like I said, I want you on the album, of course. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do something fresh, bro. And it's gonna come with paperwork, so you ain't doing it for free. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So it's like it's gonna come with paperwork, man. It's definitely gonna be like that. So it's like I want you on the album. So it's like I'm gonna go around to different states because I'm gonna be landing in Florida for a good minute. It's a lot of artists out there. It's a lot of y'all.
I'm telling you, and there's a lot of the spotlight is shining in Florida right now. And the funny thing is, there's people that haven't been heard yet, and they're very talented.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And unique.
Exactly. So I feel like Florida right now. You know what I mean? Because you know how that wave was in 2012, 2013. Chicago was coming out heavy. I remember when I was like in high school. When my homeboy Cooley, he put me on to Lil Herb and Lil Bibby, like you was saying. The first song, what was it? The one that they were on the same track together. I forgot what's it called. You know, a couple niggas that's down the ride.
Kill shit. Kill shit.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. Kill shit. Kill shit. I was what can I say? I directed that video a little bit. I was there. You know what I'm saying? So that was around the time when I got introduced to Herb, and Herb introduced me to Bibby, and they was like, nigga, we about to shoot a video around the corner. And when I say like, okay, everybody got their slums, right? I'm from Detroit, Michigan. We got our slums. I know Florida, y'all got y'all slums. But when I say the slummiest of the slummiest, I'm talking about project building halfway broken down, barely got a staircase, but it's 50 young dudes out there for this one video that's probably 3 minutes and 42 seconds. You know what I mean? So it's like going around the corner and seeing that. It's like, hey, okay, this is the video. All right, y'all do this. Y'all come from right there in that angle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. But hey, man, it worked, man. It worked, and that video got some millions now. So it's
so that's crazy, man. I was listening to like everybody from coming out of Chicago. I was listening to Lil J. I was listening to JoJo, Lil JoJo. I was listening to not only like yeah, you know how everything got split up after the whole Lil JoJo versus Chief Keef and shit and Lil Durk. I was listening to both sides of the music. And funny is like while I'm listening to it, I'm listening to it, but I'm actually like getting into like what they were getting into. I'm like, damn. Oh, I think your camera's turned off.
There you go. I hear you.
But like, cause you know DJ Academics were coming up too, so I was heavy listening to DJ Academics and the war brackets. So I'm like, wow, these niggas just getting it in over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and as a fan, it kind of made me choose sides a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I fuck with Lil Durk and them, but it's like, damn, Lil JoJo got it too. He got to be up next, and then Lil J and FBG Duck, them boys made up the word clout. Not a lot of people know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They the ones who made up the word clout. Yeah. Clout boy. You know what I'm saying?
They come from over there. Yep. Cause it's definitely they definitely had their run through. Like I said, I was the first person from out of Chicago, not the first person out of Chicago to actually like had some kind of status where it's like a little bit of famous people knew who I was, and I came out there with them. Like I'm real cool with Twister. You know what I'm saying? That's my partner too. Because he was one of the ones that I had a DJ. Oh, your camera went out.
Oh, my bad.
I had a DJ from Chicago that was the radio station DJ, DJ Victorious, and he was like telling me I can get Twister to come out the closet and come do music again. I was like, no, you can't. And man, I looked up, Twister was dropping the album. He produced half of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was like, yeah, man. So I was like, all right. I was like, you know what? My idea was to bring up all the underrated, underground, up-and-coming artists from all around the world, because it's like I would see famous dudes like YG and them like that, and then they had their homeboys that rap too, but they'd be like more, they records would be more played in the streets more than be like on the radio station, and I'd be like, why? They rap better than them. Why you not? But I realized their music is better than they mainstream homeboys' music. So it's like, so I was like, you know what? I'm about to dig into that. And that's when I did it. I don't know if you're familiar with the West Coast rap, but you know who YG is, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Do you know his homeboy Slim 400?
Yeah. I don't know him, but I heard.
Yeah. Slim 400, that's the one that I know on a personal tip. That's the one I took to Empire. I was like, bro, he need to get put on. Like, he got it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he couldn't get with Atlantic Records. I'm going to tell you this while on his interview. Atlantic Records is the worst record company ever. Do not ever accept anything from them. I go to if Def Jam come to you first, cool. But if you get a publishing deal, in your position, a publishing deal is more grateful than a record deal. You know what I mean? Because you got good music. You don't need nobody to tell the world you got good music. All you got to do is like put stuff out, have a platform with a publishing team, you know, Empire for a good example, and then they just promote it. They just put your face on a lot of stuff and be like, this was coming out, this was coming out. The music speaks for itself. You know what I mean?
Exactly what you just said. I tell people that. Like, I'm going back a little bit, but like Kill Shit, that video, it wasn't like professionally done. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It was like a regular hood ass video,
Yep.
but these niggas straight killing the beat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth, killing the beat. That's what made the. But sometimes the song makes the video, but at the same time, the song also, it all depends how you look at it. But at the same time, not deny that person artistry and their talent.
Yep.
And that's like Lil Bibby and E Herbal, they blew up because they're just talented. Exactly what you're saying.
Yep.
You can't deny the quality of the music. For sure.
Because the music, if the music good, you don't need $1 million budget video. Straight up. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The songs you record that you don't have visuals for, I can see a visual for them, but at the same time though, you can record those songs probably sitting on the porch or sitting in your house or something like that. If you notice a lot of young artists like Kodak Black for a good example, I'm gonna say that because he's from Florida. He got a lot of good records, but if you check out the visuals, he in his house.
Was that cooling it?
You know what I mean?
That's for he was at his house. Yeah, holding the orange around. You know that's his favorite color.
Yeah.
So it was fire though. The song, and he was just doing his dance. Made the fucking song pop. That shit was high.
Yeah, but bro, I appreciate the interview, man. Like I said, man, just hit me up in my DMs anytime you drop something new. Anything that's popping, you know what I'm saying? If you got a new visual, I definitely appreciate that, because then I go straight in here to my studio and just react to it. You know what I mean? And
I got,
you know, and you heard of DJ Ghost before? YouTuber?
Yeah, I follow him on YouTube.
That's my partner for real. He the one that got me started doing this.
Yeah, I noticed because at the end of the day, I was on your YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And I was watching some of your videos. I'm like, this is something like what DJ Ghost be doing. You feel me? But I ain't know like you guys like are.
Yeah. I've been knowing him since before he started the YouTube. And I was like, he was like, bro, he gave me this advice right here. He said, yo, everything you keep venting off to me about, you should do it. Because I always tell him, because I'm the reason why, like, when he first started out, you seen that he was reacting to, like, local artists' music and everything like that, but he started making them pay a little bit to get his stuff, they stuff reacted.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, you should start doing that. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, you should start doing that. He was like, why not? It was like, one, you're a people person. You can talk to anybody. And, you know, once you start talking, people listen because it makes sense. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. And after quarantine, I was like, you know what? Let me just start doing that now. So at first, so after I started doing it, everybody from Chicago that knew me was like, bro, man, what's the name just came out with this? You check that out. I was like, all right, bet. And then because I know King Ace and L.A. Tone and them people from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? I know them personally and everything like that. And a couple of Lil Durk artists, Buka, that was actually one of the first young dudes that brought me around O Block and around ducking them people and everything. Like, everybody think like they beefed out like that. They, at the end of the day, bro, a lot of them your age.
Yeah, I know that.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them your age. When I first met them, they was your age before they got older and everything like that. But, you know, when they go to different states and different cities and radio stations, they shout each other out. That'll trip people out. But at the end of the day, man, it's like this with you, though, bro. Keep being consistent. Your delivery is unique to the point where it's like somebody, like I said, Fulio put me on you. You didn't even know he listened to you.
Got my mind on that.
You know what I mean? I wish I could have. I was so busy trying to explain what I was doing and what I wanted. You know, I was telling y'all, I want you to present anything to me to the point where I was like, you know, I'm gonna just wait till the interview started and tell them that so everybody can see it. So it's like, yeah, man. Like I said, you never know who's listening to you, man. It's definitely this world that we living in right now. The things that we think about, we don't know that somebody else is thinking ahead for us. If you get what I mean. So it's like, you know, like I said, you never know if it's just Fulio listening to you. He just put me on you. So I was like, I'm gonna get an interview before I react to him, because I'm like, bro, his music's dope, and people gotta know that, hey, it's somebody else from somewhere else that's paying attention too. You get what I mean? So, like I said, yep. So after I'm gonna tell you this though. I say this before I cut loose with the interviews. You could record 4 more songs tonight, right? But that 5th one is gonna be your introduction worldwide. That 5th one. So it's like, that's something to think about. It's like giving your work in progress like not like too much to think about, but too much to be like, okay, 3 is done. That 4th one is dope, but that 5th one, I hear something on that. You get what I mean? So which one you gonna put out first? You know what I'm saying? That. So think about that. That's something to think about right there. But other than that, man, I appreciate the interview, man. Definitely don't be a stranger to my DM, bro.
Almost there.
You know what I'm saying? Let me know, and I'm definitely gonna shoot you.
I want you to meet me, bro, because I'm not by myself. You feel me? Even at the end of the day, I'm like the face of the brand.
Yeah.
But you gotta meet my producer. You gotta meet my homeboy Cooley. You already met Kurt, the manager. So, but that, like, whenever you get yourself established with the radio station, the location and stuff like that, bro, I'm gonna hit you up. We're gonna hit you up and be like, bro, this is coming out. We wanna fly to meet up with you and have like a new face of.
Oh yeah.
Love, like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, bet. Cause I'm telling you, when I put this album together, bro, everything's hands on. I'm not emailing anything. I hate that process. I hate that. The email process, that suck. It's like you got to do more work than you would do when you face to face. So it's like, I'm going to studios. Like I did. I told with Snow the Product. Like when I was like, yeah, I want to do a record with you, and she was like, email. I'm like, nah, I'm coming there. I flew to Vegas. You know what I mean? And you know, it was a one-on-one thing, and actually it was more better face to face, because it's like, not only did we did a record together, we actually worked with a producer that I brought with me, you know, instead of her basic producer, you know what I'm saying, that she'd normally go to, you know, and it had a different sound to it. So it's like, we knocked out 2 records, one personal one for her, and then one with both of us on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I actually look for, you know, when I say paperwork with my album, it's gonna be some paperwork. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I definitely want fresh records. So it's like, we gonna definitely work. And I want to get you teamed up with another young up and coming artist. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I see the vibes with the young generation. Y'all work not just work, but sound totally better than a collaboration with like more than a mid-age or old school artist would with another artist. Because it's like, if you get what I mean, like, you know how y'all young, so it's like you free thinking. You get what I mean? Yeah. And then when you free think, the work ethic is just, the work in general, the masterpiece is it just sound better, man. I just like young. To the top of the globe, till the whole world knows my name, and in the brightest light, then I'll be alright. To the top of the lungs they scream, with a crowd so big I can't see a thing. I can't stop now, no, 'cause it's all I know. Trying to take it to the top of the globe, 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 trying to take it to the top of the globe.
Before I forget to just mention, my goals are something that I'm trying to make achievements. I'm tired of dying out, life ain't nothing but pain. Every time I look at differentness, I think of my name. My shit is BC, ain't nobody else like this. Come on, stop trying to check, you can't like this. I'm so